Hi, my name is Adam Mavrilla and I would like to welcome you back. It is May, it is all about women, and it's all about everything they do for us. So this design is for them and it's going to be based around self-care because let's face it, they don't care for themselves as much as they should because they're caring for us. The bouquet is at home, we're ready to do this. The first thing we're gonna do is separate them like I just did by the flower type. Again, it's just so we know what we're using and what we have. And I wanna show you, this rose got a little bit of a damage on it when it was in transport, so I just take these petals off, but don't toss these petals away for this design. We'll keep them to the side because we're gonna use them. Flowers are ready, so we're good to go on there. The vases we're gonna use, I have 3 votive cups. Any kind of little candle cup or anything like this you have would work. I'm using a utility vase, which basically means it's not super fancy. So use whatever vase works. It's gonna go into the gift basket, so it's really not gonna be seen. And then I've already added nutrients to the water, dissolved it. So we can just add our fresh water to these. And you'll notice that I'm not going super high up on the water level. The reason being is I don't want it splashing all over the gift basket items when you're handing it to whoever's getting it. So they can add a little bit more water when you give it to them. First things first, the hydrangea. We're gonna put this at the base. It covers up the lip of the vase. Super cute. Next, I'm gonna add our Euryngenium. This is actually color enhanced. Isn't that a beautiful color? This blue and yellow combination is so gorgeous. The contrasting of blue and yellow really pulls you in. And I'm gonna give this a little bit of height so it's raised up above the hydrangea. And then one of the Fujis, I'm gonna cut it short. And we're just gonna set that right in there. Could go a little bit shorter actually. And the other one, take the foliage off that's gonna be underwater so we don't have bacteria growth. Come next to the hydrangea. These carnations are actually color enhanced as well. Aren't those beautiful though? It's called Sailor. What a great name. And this we can put right through the hydrangea carefully so we don't break the petals. Do you see how that hydrangea holds that right in place? Will not move. This one we're gonna bring a little bit taller, like so. Next we have our Ruscus. Again, this is color enhanced, the same color as the Euryngenium, AKA Thistle. We're gonna put one back here. One a little bit higher. You see we have some dimensions. This is higher, lower. It actually just creates this movement for you. Mini carnation. We can get 2 insertions. So cut it about like that. The tall piece, we're gonna bring back behind the carnation in front, or in back, I'm sorry, and behind the carnation in back. And then we're gonna take this one, and again, weave it through that hydrangea gently, just so you have these flowers coming out of the hydrangea. One of the roses we're gonna cut short and we're gonna put it in the vase. And if you want it to open up, you can just blow on it gently and that'll just encourage it to open. So we're gonna put one there. And the other one, I'm gonna weave into the hydrangea as well. Next we have Matricaria. I absolutely am obsessed with these flowers. They're so dainty. The yellow is so vibrant. It really adds a lot of dimension to the arrangements. Do you see how it just kind of dances over the flowers? We really want these to have some air around them. We call it in our world negative space, so that way you could see all the cuteness of them. But I'm gonna take a couple of these, slide this over, and I am going to just grab them in my hand like so. And I just want to put them, how cute is that? I'm gonna give them a little bit more in there, but how cute. It's just a little pocket of these beautiful little matricaria. How cute, right? And then we have a little bit more of these. So when you get a bigger stem like that, as you know, if you've watched other videos, we like to be able to cut it to make multiple insertions and gently pull them apart. Because then we can put this one down here. This one can go in the back. Okay, let me take a peek. How cute is that, right? I noticed when I was glancing out of the corner of my eye, there's no blue down here. So we're gonna take one of these little Eurangium pieces and we're just gonna cut the stem. The arrangement's really not missing one little piece. And we're gonna cut this and I'm gonna put it right with the rose. So that way it does have that moment and they all come together. Now's about the time where you're wondering, why do we have 3 small ones? This design for May is all about celebrating the women in our lives, whether it's mother of a human, of a dog, of a cat, of a goat, I mean, whatever. The mother adjacent, or those are the ones that I call, they're like your mom and they give you great advice and you love them so much. All of the women that are so strong in your life, this is the month to celebrate them. Yes, we should be celebrating them all the time, but May especially is the month for them. This is all about self-care. This whole design is about self-care and giving them a moment for themselves to take care of themselves and not everybody else around them. So that is why we're doing this design. When we get it together, and where did I, oh, here it is. I just got a wire basket. I'm all about repurposing. I don't love stuff that we can just throw away, except for flowers. They have a short span, but we love them because of that. But this they can use in the bathroom. This is all about that spa moment. They could even keep this for their bathroom and put some towels in afterwards. So we're gonna put the big arrangement in here and it'll sit. I want it to be back here though. And all of the spa items, like I found this soap and this little spongy thing that they use for the bathroom, I don't know. But everything is in the color palettes, this yellow and blue. Blue is of water and yellow is of sun. It's all about self-care and unwinding. So we're gonna put that in here. A little scrubby brush that I picked up. And these are all things that you can pick up online or at the local store. And then a mask. And what else do I have down here? And a candle. Again, everything is in the color palette of the design. And so that way, when they receive this item, they have these beautiful things that are exactly matching. It's very intentional. The basket they can use again. So you give them this gift. And then these, you place around the bathroom. You put one in the bathtub, on the sink. You can put these all over the bathroom. So that way, they have this special moment, right? They walk into this garden that's just for them, and it's just self-care, and it's lovely. And those rose petals that I had left over, they had a little bit of damage. If you're so very kind and you run the water for them, you could even put these right into the water. And it's just gonna be so great for them and such a moment for them to celebrate them. So I hope you liked it. Remember, thank the women in your life, because without them, we would be nowhere. And remember, everybody deserves a moment of self-care. So remember to like and subscribe, and we will see you next month.